This is a video by Richmond. Today we're working on a Volkswagen Jetta. This is a 2004 model. And what we're doing today is we are replacing the thermostat. First thing we're going to do is to remove the negative battery cable from the battery. Next thing we need to do is to remove this top cover from the engine. Remove the dipstick. Then we need to remove this 10mm nut back here, which I've already removed. Now just grab a hold of the corner, lift up on the other corner, and that will remove that cover. Next we have to remove this splash panel that's under the radiator. It's held on by about 4 T25 screws, which I've already removed. And once you do, that panel will come right out of there. Now to redirect the coolant from the drain valve, you're going to need something like this because there are still plastic shields underneath there. And this is very flexible. This looks like a vacuum line right here, and she measures around 3/8 diameter on that. And that's what you need to get that coolant into a container underneath there. This is the drain valve for the radiator, which is located on the left bottom corner of the radiator. Now to open it, we will turn the valve counterclockwise and we'll hear a slight click, and then we'll pull out on it and then drain the coolant. Now we can open up the cap on the pressure tank. Next thing we're going to do is remove the top radiator hose clamp. This is spring clamp right here. Now if you want, you can leave that hose attached, but I'm looking for a little bit more room. So get that out of the way. Get down in there and I did have the container underneath there because I thought we would lose some. Now the next thing we're going to do is we need to remove this wire right here to get at the bottom bolt that holds the water outlet on. So we're going to remove the 8mm nut that is on this clamp down here, and then this 13mm nut right here on the alternator, and then the electrical connector right here. We need to remove that. What you'll do is you will put a screwdriver right in here, push this lock this way, and slide that connector off. Here is the tool we use to get the bottom bolt. It is a couple of extensions with a wobbler end to it, and it's 1/4 inch, and we have our small pipe on the end of it for leverage, and we got it loose. So that's how we will take out that bottom bolt. Now when you take the outlet off, pay close attention to how the thermostat is oriented. Make sure you have your bucket underneath there because you know the coolant is going to come out. Alright. There's our thermostat. Camera. Now after you get your thermostat out, go in there with a Scotch-Brite pad and clean all that surface up before you put your new thermostat in. Alright, we got our surface all clean down there. Go in with our thermostat. New O-ring. Alright. Don't sneeze on that or that might come off. Alright, let's get our water outlet. Alright, we're ready with our water outlet. She's all clean. Everything looks good. There's the top bolt, and now for the stinker of a bottom bolt. Don't move that outlet, Rich. Almost there. There it is. Now, be very careful when you tighten these. I think they're like whatever it is. You can't use a torque wrench on this down here. Anyways, you got to use common sense. So just be careful. Don't over tighten that. Just got done putting the top radiator hose on. We've got our electrical connectors back on the alternator. The coolant is in. All we got left to do is put the top cover on the engine, and that's it. That's all there is to replacing a thermostat on your Volkswagen Jetta.